Nope. Bam. I almost forgot to hit the button. I didn't realize 7 o'clock was already there. So here I am. And, um, yeah, it's been a busy week. Still trying to get everything organized for the Buy Me a Coffee supporters. Got a lot of good, cool ideas that I'm working on. I'm trying to get everything organized still. I completely forgot to add a bunch of stuff to Asana, so I'm going to have to spend the rest of my night doing that after the video tonight. I did manage to get Wednesday's video uploaded and scheduled, so there'll be a new video on Wednesday. It's going to be about vocal media. And yeah, so there's that. And I have to remember it's Monday because I want to start doing the Tuesdays and Thursday short videos. Well, mine's a mess, which is funny. I did a short video on, was it Thursday or Tuesday, where it was just me and the cats, and it like got 550 plus views so far, and some downvotes. Like, who votes down a cat? But hey, goes to show that of all the shorts I've ever done, my cats are more famous than I am. So I try to incorporate more felines into my videos. They used to make quite an appearance back in the day when I lived in Westminster. And that's because they would often jump on my chair behind me, and it was an open office, so the cats had all kinds of access to me. Nowadays, I have a door shut because the kids are here and they can't get in. So, and last time I tried to trap one in here so that we could hang out with her, she wasn't having it. As soon as the door shut, she was like, "I'm done." So, it happens. Oh, but let's see, what else do we got going on? I am going to be doing more strategies for Instagram. I came across a lot of cool stuff that I really want to start doing. Pinterest. I'm actually going to use my Pinterest account that I've had since, well, 5 years now. I created it, I just never did anything with it. What up? Ooh, mood lighting. Yeah, right? Doobie doobie doo. I've got my wine. Nothing beats a nice sweet Riesling. Well, unless it's blueberry wine. I think I prefer blueberry wine over sweet Riesling. That's a pretty tough one, though. Nice. Yeah, it is. I had to mess with my lights, though. The purple light behind me has a short in it, and I bought it from Walmart like that. And, this was before, I should have tested it before I glued it to the back of the TV. Long story. The TV's junk anyway, but I glued it on, and there's a short in it, so it loses blue periodically. So I have to go back and mess with it. So I think next day or two I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy another strip. It's only $10. I post on Pinterest, but it doesn't do anything for me. See, and I hear the exact opposite. I wonder if it has more to do with the type of content we create, maybe. I've heard some people say that Pinterest has driven a ton of traffic to their YouTube channel, and then I've heard people like you that like Pinterest is worthless. So I don't know. I'll have to mess with it. Hiya, Michael. Believe it or not, I am here. Hello, Diana. I want wine. Hey, I've got wine. This is the last of the Riesling, but I haven't opened my bottle of blueberry yet. So, hello, Ron Kincaid. How's it going? Oh, and then, so yeah, got a lot of stuff going on this week. I am still toying with the idea of doing a podcast with Chris Destatoff if he's here or shows up later. I think Wednesdays and Fridays are probably going to be the best days to do it because I'm kind of freeing up some time. So I do it. Pinterest is a search engine. Yeah, it is. And I started my account back when it was just barely starting, and I can't even remember half the crap I've got on it. That was like years and years ago. When I did Despair. Now this is something kind of cool. I didn't know you could do this in Wattpad. So, as you know, with the creative stories I do on Saturdays for Despair, I copy and paste all the text directly into Wattpad. So that way somebody can either read or watch the story. And after every section, you can embed a video into Wattpad. So I was able to embed all of the past videos into their corresponding parts in Wattpad. I thought that was pretty cool. Michael, your email on WriterSanctuary didn't work for me. mbrockbank@writersanctuary.com. The inquiry, if you go to the channel, I think inquiry is on the YouTube channel, and if you click on that, I've had people email me directly from YouTube using that email address, so I know that one works. But is the contact form not working? That would upset my being. God, that would explain why I haven't got a inquiry from WriterSanctuary for a while. Let me check. I already have it open, idiot. Drag and drop. Let's see, pages. Today was my first day on the new job. I am so tired. Awesome. Did you already move then? Or are you doing it remotely? That's a lot of views for one article. All right. Contact me. It's loading. God, it's slow. I've got to do something about the speed. I've got what it is I got way too much crap installed on my website. Title, it's false. Why is it? Let's open in a new window. Plunk. Alrighty. Loading. Loading. Wow. Okay, that takes a while. Alrighty. So I'm debating on changing themes to make the website faster. There's a lot of stuff that I have in the background that I kind of want to get rid of, but I really don't. And I've also got to contact Advanced Ads because ever since their new update, it's been lagging on the Ajax form for WordPress. So I have to get in touch with them and figure out why. But aside from that, the contact form on WriterSanctuary. Okay, I'm on it now. Let me try a test run. Working remotely. Cool. Hey, Krista's office here. My coworkers are super nice, like some of the nicest people I've ever met. Nice. I love it when stuff like that happens. Me to me email. Let's put my Crossing Colorado one in. What is this regarding? I'm going to say content writing. This is a test of me to me. And then submit. And hey, look, I got an email. It showed up immediately. IMAP. Thank you for contacting me. I'll read your message and respond as soon as possible. God, I'm so boring. What the hell? What is this for? Oh, school district board of directors meeting. Woo. Not that I care. Seriously? There. Oh, that must have been you. Okay. Alrighty. Let's check my email, make sure I did get my message. Inquiry. Yep. New contact. So when you tried it, did it hang or what? Because it was working fine. I do have it set for, the anti-spam is set for invisible CAPTCHA. So I don't know if that would cause an issue, but I was able to send myself an email. Which is kind of scary because my contact form has crashed before, so I've had to fix it more than once. Because they just don't make stuff like they used to. So there's that, I guess. But anyway, I'm thinking about changing my theme. It's just, I don't know. Or I don't think it's necessarily the theme. I think it's more of the amount of crap I've got installed. So I have to go through and figure out what I don't want anymore. It didn't do anything, tried it several times over a couple of days. Like it didn't load all the way, or was the page there? I don't know. Try using, let me make sure that it's on my channel still. Should be. Bam, and where is my channel? Yeah. One video has 75% approval rating. It's my AdSense one. People hate it when you tell them the truth. If I go to the about. Okay, so if you go to my channel and you click on the about option, if you scroll down, there's for business inquiries, it has a view email address button. If you click on that, it'll open up the address that is directly linked to the contact form. So you can probably email me that way. I get a lot of emails from YouTube, so people want me to sell shoes or watches. I'm like, man, I wear a Fitbit. I don't wear fancy watches. I am not one of those type of people that take the money and run. I'm sorry. I don't. There's only one picture on Instagram that has my shoes, and you can't even really tell what brand they are because it's far away. So I don't see the purpose in me selling shoes. It has nothing to do with writing anyway. Do you not look at what I... Get me started. Okay, anyway, so there's that. But try that for the email address, Ron. I gotta try to figure out where I was. Boom, there we go. Oh. Okay, so aside from that, I did play around with Epidemic Sound, and most of the sound effects on Despair on last Saturday were from Epidemic, and they do have some music that I was debating on trying out, but I don't know if I'm going to try it out in Despair. I like the opening and closing to the videos, so I'm going to keep that for now, but I might use some of the songs that are in Epidemic Sounds for future regular videos. They had quite a few kind of catchy tunes, so don't get me wrong, I think YouTube's free audio library is it's good, but it was missing a lot of sound effects that I could have really used earlier episodes of Despair. So I thought yesterday was Monday, got here early. Now I forgot what time it is today. It happens. There's times where I'm thinking, like today I was like almost panicked as I'm filming, thinking it was Tuesday because I didn't do a Tuesday short. It's like, no, it's Monday. That's why I'm live, you idiot. Yeah, I have issues too. But it's good that you're here, Joel. I don't know. I know you said you liked how Despair was going. I don't know if you had a chance to listen to the latest episode. The fun part is going to be the next episode because I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm thinking I'm going to play around with voice mod a little bit. But I need a female's voice, and I hate trying to talk higher and lower and stuff for the different characters. So, and I do need to work on my acting skills because they are kind of cringeworthy. I don't want to story top you, but no, go ahead. Top my story. I thought on Saturday that it was Memorial Day weekend. Nice. No, I almost forgot that next Sunday's Easter. Contact me. Form has not been submitted. Please see the errors below. What errors does it give you? God, I wish I could see what you're seeing. Because it was working, didn't have any issues when I did it. I'm also on a computer using Chrome, so I don't know if that makes a difference. Since it was the last weekend of a month that started with M. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good times. Which is funny because with Easter being Sunday, that's also the last day for the giveaway. So if anybody's watching and they haven't submitted their entries for the giveaway, there's still time. Next Sunday, it will automatically shut off. And then we'll announce a winner on Monday. So, Dismary, did anyone else have a hard time understanding the voice of Narok? I tried listening through my iPhone speaker and car speaker, but haven't tried earphones yet. See, I didn't do anything different this time around. Maybe I'll have to see what voice mod does and see if I can come up with a good voice for it. Good recapture verification failed. Please try again later. Oh. Uh-oh. You trying to spam me? Firefox. If you have Chrome, try it with Chrome. I haven't tried it with Firefox. I use Chrome for everything. Yeah. I don't know why it's not working for Firefox, though. I will have to look that up. You know what? I'm going to write that down because if it's a problem I can fix, that would make a great article for the website. So, Firefox, and I do have the latest version of Firefox, so I can give it a test run. Crashing contact form. Yep, form. God. I can type. All right. But yeah, I'm sorry that it was hard for you to understand. The only thing I did different was drop the pitch, so it was a little bit deeper, like by one tick. So it shouldn't even be that much of a difference. Well, I don't know. I thought the dagger voice was clearer this time, better processed. See, that's yeah, I don't know. Maybe were you drinking, Chris? I really didn't do anything different with it. I do want to play around and see if I can come up with a better voice for it. Voice mod has a lot of stuff to it, so I'm gonna have to play around with it this week. But the next part is going to be the girl's voice. I don't know what to do about that. I'm half tempted to let my daughter take that part, but she can't act. So maybe I should. I guess neither can I. But I don't know. Maybe I should let her give it a shot. You can go a whole 9 with the whole radio show thing, huh? That'd be kind of, that's what I'd really like to do. But then I started thinking about it. I'm like, that'd be kind of a cool shtick there to be the one-man radio show. So I don't know. I'll have to mess with it. I have 4 days, 5 days. What I need to stop doing is writing, recording, editing, and uploading all within 3 hours, because it didn't, like the last episode didn't come out until 7, a little after 7, and I wanted it to be out at 6, so I need to start working throughout the week. It was for both episode 4 and 5, but meh, I love the bass though. But I don't know why I had a hard time making out some of the words. Maybe I just had too much background noise in the car. Used a Chrome clone, same results as Firefox. How weird. I don't know, Ron. I can't fix it if I can't see it break. It's one of the hardest parts about being tech support. Back when I had my computer business, was that all these people would have like all kinds of problems and they'd bring them in, but none of the problems would happen in front of me. I'm like, well, I can't fix it if I don't know, if I don't see it break. So, I don't know, Chrome phone's home too much for my liking. I don't know. Let me try with, I'm going to try it with Edge. I hate Microsoft Edge. I only keep it around for this purpose, to test stuff on. If I can get it to, oh, you can't pin it with, I'm not even going to tell you what I was trying to do. Because that was just stupid. Is it contact me? Fuck, I can't remember. What was the URL? Yeah, contact me. Dash me. Engage. But I've been having a lot of fun doing Despair, so. Well, that loaded up a lot faster than I thought it would. Oh, wow, look, see, okay. I hate Edge. I hate Microsoft Edge. But the notification bell and everything seems to work better on Edge, which is awfully silly. Wow. All right, well, let's try it here. Michael. Oh, no, stop. Hey, look, I thanked myself for subscribing to myself. And Colorado.com. Video ideas. Does this thing work? Question mark. And then submit. Okay, there we go. It crashed on Edge. Google reCAPTCHA verification failed. Alright, so the plot thickens. But it works when I use Chrome. Wonder if I'm gonna have to take reCAPTCHA off. I really don't want to because then I get hit with a ton of spam. I'm gonna have to. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. For now, go to the About page for my channel on WriterSanctuary on YouTube, and if you click that button, it'll show you the email address, and you just copy and paste that into your email program of choice and send me a message that way. Or I can just add it here to chat. You know, it's my Sanctuary.com. Right? Did I spell it right? Yeah. Bam. So that is the email that goes directly to me. It's the same one that I use for the contact form, and that's on YouTube. So I'll have to mess with that and figure out why it's not working. But it works fine in Chrome. Well, that explains a few things anyway. Worst case scenario, I'll just take reCAPTCHA off, and I guess I can use version 2 and make people click on pictures. I hate doing that. The easiest way is, I wonder if it has anything to do with the background capture. I wonder if that's why it's not working with Firefox and Edge very well. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, maybe batching will help save some time with Despair. Oh, well, not necessarily batching. More of, I'm tired of doing it all at once at the very last minute. So, that's why it's been getting out like way past 6 on the last couple episodes. So I think I'll just write, because it takes me just over 4 hours to write, record, edit, and upload to YouTube. So it takes me, let's see, the last part took me 73 minutes to write, because I keep track of that kind of stuff in my spreadsheet. And then, and I don't count the rendering time. So the rendering, actually the rendering is one of the quickest parts about it. Like when I render it from Adobe Premiere, it'll be done inside a few minutes. So that's not actually part of the problem. It's putting in the sound effects, then I have to measure the sound because they're too loud, so I have to make sure that they're not too loud that they override me, but loud enough to where you can hear them. And so there's a little bit of a juggling act with every single sound I put in, and that's what takes up a lot of time. So I think I'm going to start writing them earlier in the week and then just work on the video when I have time throughout the week. So that way I'm not trying to cram it all on a Saturday. Then I'll just schedule it for Saturday at 6 like I did the first episode and go from there. But I really like where it's going. I love how Wattpad will let me embed every episode where they all are when I copy and paste it. So that is really cool. I guess you've been able to do that for a while. I just didn't really play around with it. Not that anybody reads my Wattpad stories. I just don't really promote it that much. I don't know. Train of thought. Oh, I'm so tired of getting messages. Alright, so I will have to figure out. I'm going to make a note of that. Edge. I'm going to copy and paste the error. Oh, copy. That's not what I wanted. Paste. There we go. I'll research that, and I think that would actually make a fairly decent article on the website. I've done a couple of how to fix things on with WordPress that turned out to be way more popular than I thought they would be. So who knows? Good content. But anyway, that's my email. If you want to give me a shot with that, let me know. So, oh, and as I said, there's only 1 week left for the giveaway. If you go to WriterSanctuary.com, click on the current giveaways in the nav bar on the top. If you can enter in, and there's like several different entry types. You have to verify the email address. That way I know I can send you the code from Barnes & Noble. And I'll be announcing the winner a week from today. We'll do it live. So that's kind of exciting. And I think I'm going to add a few more things to it because we got a lot more registrants this time around. So the first time I gave away a $25 gift card, like I had like 9 people enter. This time we're up to 20. So and some of them have been sending me direct email because it goes directly to from inquiry and let me know that they verified and they're registered. A lot of these people I've never heard of. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. There's a total of 93 entries. So what I'm going to do is, instead of just, I didn't watch that video. Instead of just giving away a $150 gift card, I'm also going to give away some free memberships to Buy Me Coffee. So you get the members only content stuff. And I'll be working hard on membership levels and what you get with those. So that's exciting and stressful because I really don't know what I'm worth. I'm not really very good at that kind of stuff. Oh, and the next up, I plan on doing jumping into some challenges on vocal.media. I'm not a Vocal Plus member, and so I'm not really going to make or get entered into the $10,000 ones. So I think I'm just going to be content with competing one at a time for the $1,000. And one of them is actually the current one contest challenge. is something I could probably write about, because like the challenge right now is Stray to Stay. Tell us how you rescued your beloved pets and share their adoption story. It's a $2,500 grand prize. 22 days left. I had to rescue my mama cat, who was on the video last week. And there's a decent story behind all that mess. I was only supposed to get 2 cats. I wound up with 7. So, yeah, I think I can crank out a decent story. And I would like to put more time into doing vocal, at least to find out how much you have to write in order to make a decent amount of money. So I really want to do more vocal experiments. I also want to do more hub pages stuff and Medium. So that's on the docket for this year. And if I can find any more that are like it. There's also what's it called? Newsbreak. It's a journalism one that's kind of similar to how vocal and all them operate, but I don't know. I'm going to do a first look on it soon. I was going to do one this week, but it takes several days for your account to verify. Wow. I'm done. Oh god, 7 cats. Yeah. Yep. I only wanted 2. I was only supposed to rescue Merryweather and Max. But my ex brought me a pregnant cat. We didn't know. We just thought Merryweather was fat. And I'm petting her one day and I feel something moving around in her belly. Like, oh, son of a bitch. I couldn't get rid of. I was able to get rid of 2. And then she brings in 2 more that I rescued from a barn. And Dan, my roommate / ex-father-in-law / buddy, his dog essentially adopted Sabia, who's my sand-colored orange tabby. In fact, that's his name, is Borsa di Sabia, bag of sand in Italian. And so she kind of adopted him. And with him came his sister Logan, who I named and who loves my daughter. So I had to keep those 2. So, my god. My cat bagged a rabbit this morning. Nice. My cat wouldn't know what to do with a rabbit. Merryweather is a killer. Merryweather, she was a mouser in the barn for years. She's like missing half of one ear from frostbite, most of another. And she's a killer. And Max is a killer, but I don't think anybody else would know what to do with anything. Like, Sabio would go outside, he'll chase the squirrel to an extent. I don't think he would know what to do with one. So, but yeah, bagging a rabbit, that's pretty impressive. That would break my daughter's heart, but that'd make for some awesome slippers. I love rabbit fur. Oh. But yeah, anyway, that's the challenge for the next 22 days. So I'm going to enter in that one. But all these other challenges are for Vocal Plus. And I'm not really sure if I want to do the Vocal Plus thing because it's $10 a month. And I don't really have the money to fork over another monthly fee for anything until I start bringing in some money from the stuff I've already paid for. Like right now, I spend quite a bit of money on my new writer. And I haven't really had a chance to bring any of that money back yet. So it's going to take anywhere from 3 to 6 months before content starts gaining traction in Google. So I won't know if it's worthwhile to keep him around until probably September. And in the meantime, he's bleeding the well dry. Let's see, with Vocal Plus, exclusive challenges, which there's a lot of them. Earn $6 per 1,000 reads. 2.9% transaction fees on tips. I'm not sure what the transaction fee is because I haven't got paid out yet, because you have to hit $35 before you can get a payout from Vocal. A $20 payout minimum, so I guess you get that Vocal Plus member badge. Woo! And you can cancel anytime. Oh, see, when you pay for 3 months in advance, you get it 50% off. I just don't make enough to. So even with $15 for 3 months, and then $10 a month after that, I don't know. I don't know if I can chance it. I just don't have enough to cover it. The squirrels dare not come down onto the ground for the pecans while she is awake. See, anyway, I've got squirrels that come over and I feed them, but I feel kind of bad because I feed the squirrels and we have hawks. We have a lot of hawks. And so I feel like I'm baiting the trap. Or not baiting the trap, but I'm setting out bait. And we've had hawks fly through the yard going after squirrels. And I had one fly overhead Merriweather, but I'm not sure if the hawk would be able to pick up Merriweather. I think she'd throw up one hell of a fight. She's a killer. And, but, yeah, so I feel bad for the squirrels because I've seen them get picked out of the neighbor's yard. And the squirrels won't come so far into my backyard simply because of Sabia and Penny. And Penny's our dog. And Penny loves chasing squirrels. So all the squirrels try to keep their distance. Early in the mornings, they'll come down and they'll loot through the compost pile. But when that back door opens, they take off. They know that Penny's on the way. And Sabia climbed a 6-foot wooden fence chasing one a few weeks ago. My cat would be terrified by a rabbit. She might also be terrified by pecans. She basically has 3 to 4 heart attacks per day over nothing. Nice. It's like I have a cat like that, Shadow. She's been in a few of my previous videos. She's my gray cat. There's been a few times where she'll sit on my lap, and she's the one that actually meows into the microphone, so she's like participating. But she's like that. You jump, move, twitch, and she takes off. She was born that way. Even as an itty bitty kitten, eyes glued shut when she was first born, she would still hiss at everything. So she always had an attitude. I'm just checking to see if she was standing by the door. I might be able to coax her into coming in. Probably not. Poor kitty. Yeah, some cats are like that, especially with when it comes to females. Usually, females are the more skittish, but in my house, they are way more lovable than the males are. Of course, that's always been that way. All the female cats I've ever had adored me. And usually they're supposed to be, males are supposed to be the more lovable. But that's what they say. I think they're full of crap. I'm going to see if I can get one in. Hold on. Anybody awake? Nope. God, you bunch of lazy asses. Oh. I bet that's what that was. I heard a pop earlier, and I think my lamp exploded in my living room. Hey, there's Mary, Here, Mary. Meriwether coming out. Yeah. This is my 900-year-old cat. Come on. Come on. I'll pet you. Well, yeah. Come on. Come on. So she starts purring and meowing, but she won't get up. Come on. Usually can't keep her off me. God, you look like a ragamuffin. So this is Meriwether. She is extremely old. She even feels like an old cat. She smells like an old cat. Yeah. Actually, not too bad. But you can see, I don't know if you can tell, she doesn't like people messing with her face. She's missing most of her ear on the left and a bit on the right from frostbite. Oh. No. Yeah. But it's been really hard trying to keep weight on her because she is so old. and she's definitely frail. But, and she walks with her claws out all the time, so she's like in permanent 4-wheel drive. And she has torn me up because she pokes everywhere she goes. Huh. That's how you roll. But yeah, this is Mama. I'm thinking she's probably pretty close to 18 years old. Mojo, my last cat, was 18 when he died a few years ago. And they feel similar. The vet doesn't quite know how old she is. He says she's definitely over 15. But yeah, so she's old. Oh. Yeah. But she was a barn rescue. When I first moved back from Los Angeles, my ex had her and at the barn, and she had a litter of kittens, and I was supposed to get the two kittens, and Mary was supposed to stay there with in the barn. But a snake came in and killed one of the kittens. So Sam was worried that the snake would do harm to Merriweather and the other kitten, so she gave me Merriweather and Max. And Max is about 5 times his size. A monster of a cat. You can't even tell that they're related. That's what I was trying to get in. Come to me. But anyway, so I'm sitting there petting Merriweather like this one day, and she was kind of chunky, and I feel movement in her belly. Like, son of a bitch. She brought me a pregnant cat, which is weird because she was still nursing Max when she was pregnant. So that's not very common. So we had no idea that's what she was pregnant. But they're all fixed. We did that first freaking thing. As soon as the kittens were able to get fixed, oh yeah. Oh, we got everybody done. Fixed and shots and everything. Yeah. She loves the brush. She'll let me brush her all night. Oh. Normally, Merriweather's not in the videos. She really doesn't care about the video content. In fact, I had to call her while I was clicking to get her to come over. Normally, it's the younger ones that are like all over. Anytime, like with Max, if Max saw me talking to a camera, or if she heard my voice talking, she would have to be in the shot. Same with Shadow and Logan. Cloak, not so much. Dagger doesn't hang out with hardly anybody because he's so skittish. But yeah, it's funny because she was in the video for last week, and that's when my views exploded for the one short video. Like, let me see if I can pull up the numbers here real quick. Because I sat down on the living room floor, and as soon as I sat down, all the cats had to figure out what I was doing. So I was just going to film one of them, but then everybody had to be in camera view. And I got 557 views from that one video. To put things into perspective, the short video after that got 14 views, and the one before it got 29. Which goes to show if I put a cat in it, my views go up exponentially. But it's kind of hard to tie cats into freelance writing and WordPress. Huh. Well. It's the game we play, baby. That's one thing I got to figure out how to do. Is, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out my shtick, I guess. Because, like, maybe 2% of my subscribers actually watch the videos. So, I don't know. I'm still working on trying to figure that out. So yeah, I told you, Michael, the cat was a good idea. Yeah. People love cats. I just gotta figure out how to make a cat meme for WordPress. Maybe I can make her a Wapu. possible? The Wapoos are the little WordPress mascot guys. See, this is a Wapoo. This is Green Geeks' Wapoo. He's a little guy doing he's meditating. This is from WordCamp Denver. That's the one that I was at. But I think we have a female version now. But every supporter of WordPress has their own Wapoos. And like, oh god, there's a really cool one from NASA. It has a space, the space station and everything. I can't remember whose Wapoo that is though. But if I can find. Okay, so I was looking for. I have a sack that I take with me. Oh, there it is. I found it. Hold on. Excuse me. Okay, this is a sack from my laptop bag that I take with me to WordCamps. This is a glow-in-the-dark shirt from Flywheel. I haven't played around with it yet. Let's see. There we go. Where is the one to walk with? No, this one here. Okay, so this is my lanyard. Now as you can see, we've got a ton of different kinds of Wapoos there. I can't really tell 100% sure whose is whose, because there's a lot of different ones. Ours is the 300% green Wapoo there. And then you have, so I'm trying to see if I can identify him by, because there's a different Wapoo for the different sponsors, and then, sorry about that, and then some Wapoos are designed for the specific WordCamps. I can't remember where half these came from. There's a lot of them. I'm trying to find the space one here. That was really cool. It's Jacksonville. Anyway, I'm basically just here for the cats. Same here. Oh, see, that's y'all just love me for my cats. Speaking of which, Meriwether's at the door looking. She wants out. Like, if you're not gonna pet me, I don't want to be in here. So let me go let her out real quick. Yes. Oh, there's Max. Max. Not. Come here. Come on, Max. Come here. Come here. Okay, so if I leave my office door open, cross my fingers that the girls aren't too loud playing Minecraft or whatever the hell they're playing, I might be able to coax everybody else in here. Oh, there's Sabia. Come here. Force to the Sabia. There. Huh? Come on. You lazy ass. Oh, Jesus. So this guy here weighs 18 pounds. Oh. Yeah. He's probably one of the most lax cats I've ever had. Perfect stoner cat. And he doesn't give a shit about anything. The girls torture him to death. He loves it. Oh, you're so lax. And then there's Cloak. This one's in a lot of my Instagram pictures because she's always in my office. Come here. And she's half asleep. Here. This is my chunk. She's my mega chunk and she's half asleep. Oh, oh yeah. So I was sleeping. I was sleeping. Oop. Oh, but she's always in my chair, and so I take a lot of pictures of her, and she's been in a couple of Instagram shots already. Is he a Maine Coon? No. Sabia was an orange tabby, and she is a fuck. I can't remember offhand, but it's a northern breed. I can't remember exactly though. I think it's on her paperwork. He loves being tortured? Yes. He enjoys it. The dog will drag him across the floor, humping him. And he just lets her do it. In fact, sometimes it's almost like he goes out of his way to find her. I'm trying to get Max in my lap. Oh, and the girl's just not looking out. Sure. Come here, Max. Come here. I can't get them to leave me alone when I'm trying to watch Stargate. But no. I want them to come on my lap. They're like, nah. Here. Maximus. There we go. Come on. You had to think about that? Come on. Come on. God, you guys are a bunch of lazy asses. I think everybody was probably sleeping. Come on. Max. Come on. Fine. We'll do this the hard way. This is Meriwether's daughter. She doesn't even look anything like her mama. And she's like 5 times the body size. Oh. I think you probably weigh more than Sabia does. You're just much bigger. What is that? Maximus. She loves the brush. She loves her face messed with. When you get the brush, she'll rub up against it. She loves her eyes brushed. So she'll brush her own eyes and her face on the brush. Alright, I'm going to close my office door. Anyway, one of my coworkers is super cute. I'm crushing pretty hard right now. Well, that's random. Oh, by the way, cats are awesome. But I'm crushing on somebody. No, that's cool. Awesome. I'm kind of crushing on somebody hard right now too. The problem is that well, she lives in Canada. So I'm not really expecting anything to come of that. I always wind up like being attracted to women that are in different countries. It is what it is. I need to get out more. That's what it is. I need to quit being locked up in my damn office all the time. Alrighty, anywho, so I think that's about it. If anybody has any questions about anything, I am open. Kind of a low crowd today. Look who's talking, Michael. What? I don't think I said anything wrong. What, that I need to go get out? Stop playing around on social media. I don't know. I'm almost afraid to date anymore. Really? See, the light went from purple to like this weird red color. I need to get a new light. Anywho. I really do need to get out though. I think. I just don't know where to go. I don't have many friends here. I think it'd be kind of sad to go take myself out to dinner. So, you heard the random one? Yes. I have been known to be quite random. I don't know if I missed it since I arrived late, but what's the plan for fitness, weight loss, etc.? We haven't really talked about that. Oh, I still need to do an update video for tonight. I am pushing forward with turning Crossing Colorado into a fitness influencer. From the it's fitness from the perspective of a desk jockey. So at least I have a unique shtick to it. But I've lost 4 pounds in one day, but probably because I took a dump. So you probably didn't want to know that, but that's the quickest way to lose 1.5 pounds in one day. Dude, come to Vegas. We can be bored together. Actually, I know another person in Vegas too. I can hang out. Megan Grant, who I push all the time. Megan Grant does a lot of videos for freelance writing and running your business. She does some really great stuff for email and getting clients through your emails and stuff. And she lives in Vegas, so, or at least that's what the channel is. So I'm guessing. Can you be bored in Vegas? Michael, that was funny. What was funny? Me being an influencer? Me being a fitness influencer. I am on a 12-week challenge. I was in the green last night by 19 calories, which means I burned 0.5 pound of fat just by not eating as much. So I should theoretically be down to, I started at 241 yesterday. I should be down to 237 by Sunday. Oh, I am 237 now. That's right. Okay, so I should be down to 234 by Sunday. If I can keep up with dieting. Yeah, Megan's channel is great. Yeah, it is. She does a lot of good videos. I do kind of disagree with her about content mills and some platforms for bidding for work for freelance writing. I don't believe in bidding too low and just accepting any job that comes your way. I think you got to get paid what you're worth. But I did get my start as a freelance writer using content mills. So I had a much different experience than a lot of other people. And so I do think that with no experience, that's a really great way to start, because you start learning how to write in AP English. You learn how to adapt to a menagerie of different types of clients. So you learn quite a bit off of content mills. But having private clients and how she helps you get them, you make way more money. So I do see her point of things. I agree more with using content mills to strengthen your background. So, but she does a lot of great videos. So Megan who YouTube channel? Yes, Megan Grant. Let me get her. I send people to her all the time. She does a lot of really great videos. Especially, and she does a lot of email stuff, so cold emails, and which I don't do a lot of. So, oops, oh, damn it, I'm on the channel, but I just pasted the wrong damn thing. I just want to see your channel. There we go. Copy and paste. But like her, she just did one for setting up your LinkedIn profile. I got my client, I started working with Green Geeks thanks to LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is definitely something you'd want to check out if you really do want to be a freelance writer. It's essentially your online resume. But if you set it up right, you can get all kinds of views from it. All kinds of clients getting in touch with you. LinkedIn also promotes a lot of jobs. Like I came this close to applying to like 3 of them that are here in Denver. But if I did that, I would have to give up YouTube. And I enjoy doing what I do here a bit much, and I don't necessarily need the money. So, but yeah, it's 60 grand a year. That's a hard one to turn down. But like my ex pointed out, is that it wouldn't make me happy. What makes me happy is helping people and doing these videos and hanging out with you guys. I work for Green Geeks most of the day, and then I write blog posts, and then I make the YouTube videos. That's what makes me happy. I enjoy it. I love giving away $150 gift cards to Barnes & Noble. I enjoy doing the Twitch videos. Haven't really got to play games much lately, but I'm hoping to get back into it tomorrow. The health and fitness stuff, I have a lot of really cool ideas for growing Crossing Colorado into that. Oh, and Chris, if you haven't noticed, on crossingcolorado.com, I have the 12-week fitness challenge on the nav bar, and I embedded the spreadsheet that I'm using to keep track of my weight on that page. So anytime I make adjustments on it, you can see it. So that's pretty cool. That was a KDP ebook going. I knew that was coming. I haven't had a chance to work on it all week, and I'm like really disappointed because I wanted to get it published by the end of the month, which is like in 2 days. But I tried some new content strategies and trying to get different things going, and it all blew up in my face and backfired in a spectacular fashion. So I had to put the ebook on hold for a moment, and I'm hoping to get back into writing it this week, and crossing our fingers I can get it published in April. And I really want to finish it, and I'm so close. I just need to polish it up and make it a little bit longer because I don't want to sell a 17-page book. I got my first private client through LinkedIn. Nice. See, it works. I lost my first private client through anxiety. That didn't work. Had a scheduled call, sat there frozen while the phone rang and rang. Oh well, back to the mills. Weight loss thingy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's embedded through the Google Docs, and it's read only, so nobody can change the data. They can just see it. And so I'm going to also set one up on Colorado Plays about all the different Xbox games that I play and how many calories I burn playing those. And I am going to be doing videos on those as well, including my body blade dance numbers, which we've already talked about before. But I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I could probably film those on Sundays. I haven't had much of a chance to work on my ebook either. It happens. I really wanted to get everything to work out right for the last couple of weeks, but like I said, it just, the plans fell through, and last week actually put me further behind. So now I got to play catch up, and then I might be able to swing it. But I do have Wednesdays and Fridays kind of open now, except for making the YouTube videos, and I should be able to start getting more of the ebook done. But I really love what I've been doing on Wattpad. So essentially I'm writing 2 different books at the same time. Michael, you didn't read my comment out loud. It was funny. Losing weight just because you took a dump. Hey, it works. Oh wow, I missed a lot. Okay, Doc, when you have no money, Vegas is boring. Yeah, making channels great. Losing weight just because I can pick it up. Okay, think there we go. I'm sorry, I really am. Sometimes I skip it, but yeah. So kind of disgusting, but the most I've lost in a single dump is 2.5 pounds, and as gross as that sounds, that was thanks to a weekend of pizza binging. But I did weigh at 241 yesterday at 34.1% body fat percentage, and the 4 pounds that I've lost already is a mixture of relieving myself, and I did burn twice as many calories as I brought in, so that usually averages out to about 1/2 pound of fat a day. So at that rate I should hit 234 by Sunday, so that's the goal. But the problem is that I'm also doing a lot of muscle work, and if I build more muscle mass than I burn fat, then the scale is going to keep even, but I will start slimming down. I noticed that last time when I was lifting weights and doing 3 pounds on each arm while playing the Xbox, where the scale would only say I lost maybe 2 pounds, but I dropped 2 pant sizes. So just because the scale doesn't say you're losing weight doesn't mean that you're not losing fat. And that's one thing I try to get into someone's head on Twitch. I'm like, you can be putting on more muscle than you're losing fat. And he's like, I don't want to think that way. And like, dude, whatever. You know, crossing Colorado, everything I write for the blog for fitness is all based on science. So yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about. But hey, what do I know? I don't have a degree. Say it again. What? Losing weight just because you took a dump? Where do the locals play blackjack in Vegas? Oh, we don't have Vegas, but we do have Blackhawk and Centennial City. And those are our gambling cities. And I haven't been to either one yet. I kind of wanted to go. We were supposed to take my son last year for his 21st birthday, but then COVID hit and the entire city was shut down. This year we're supposed to take my ex's son to Blackhawk, and they were going to go, but then they were shut down too, and then they were going to go last week, and then I guess they were still shut down in certain places, so they just said to hell with it. So until everybody gets their jabs for COVID, I really don't see many of the gambling places opening anytime soon, which is kind of a bummer. For me, it's even more. Did you know that you are carrying around pounds of waste inside your intestines all the time? It makes sense. Yes. Unless you eat too much calcium. Calcium will empty your system something fierce. Carl Cavalli, greetings from Germany. Oh, hello, Carl. I used to know a bit of East German. God, that was a long time ago. I don't know. I could probably say hello. But I was taking German as training when I was at the IRS. And that was in 1998. God, I feel old. But hello from Colorado. Ron, I don't know. I'm always broker. LOL, but I heard there are casinos that do like $5 minimum. There are in Kansas City. I know we sat out some $5 minimum tables. Hello, Germany, welcome. Yes, exactly. Hello, Carl. More than welcome. My first ex used to speak and read fluent German. It used to drive me nuts. So I'd whip out Klingon. Ron Broker. So you typed it again. Guten Tag. Oh, it'd be Guten Morgen. Oh, that's morning. Guten Nacht. There we go. Those I remembered. Guten Tag, Guten Morgen, Guten Nacht. Grüß Gott. Ich spreche Deutsch. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Habla español. Parlez-vous français? Quack. I can speak duck. God, I can't remember half of the phrases I used to know. I used to be able to curse in like 9 different languages. Navajo being one of them. I hung out with a bunch of Navajos when I was at Job Corps, and they proceeded to teach me all the really dirty stuff. So, yeah, that's how that goes. Show off. Oh God, I can't remember. God, that was. I don't even tell you how long ago that was. That was 24 years ago, 23 years ago. We're having in conversation on interest. I almost understand that. I can read quite a bit of German. Just not very good at speaking it. Fuck, I can barely speak English. But once you get a lot of the basics for German down, it's really not all that difficult to read, really. Same with Spanish. Once you get some of the pronouns and stuff down, then you can kind of muddle your way through quite a few sentences. I wouldn't know where to start pronouncing it, but the funnest language I ever learned, though, was Navajo. That was a lot of fun. Anywho, so are we Are we wrapping it up then? We're pretty boring. Trying to think if there anything else that I wanted to cover tonight. If you don't follow Crossing Colorado, I will be doing a lot of fitness stuff over the next 12 weeks. On Instagram, it's crossing.colorado, and then I think it's crossing_co for Twitter. Facebook, it's just Crossing Colorado, crossingcolorado.com. And I don't have, oh, you know what? So my channel got a custom URL on YouTube because I've had Crossing Colorado up and running, the YouTube channel for it, up longer than YouTube's little rule about having or needing to have 100 subscribers before you can get a custom URL. So I was able to get my custom URL before that, so it was grandfathered in. So my YouTube channel is youtube.com/c/Crossing Colorado. So that was pretty cool. And I have my original, oh, you know what? It just dawned on me. Jim Beam says hello. Awesome. I've got some sweet reasoning here. It just dawned on me that Carl is in Germany, so it probably is day to him. So Guten Tag would probably be right on spot. So I was like, it's nighttime here, so I'd be good and knocked. But he's in the day, so I was wrong, and I admit it. I'm confident myself to admit when I'm wrong. Relish in it because it doesn't happen very often. So a running joke with me and the kids is that I'm never wrong. Now, it's not that I'm conceited and I'm never wrong because I'm conceited. It's more of I don't speak unless I know the facts of a topic, know the precise facts of a topic. So if I don't have anything to contribute to a conversation, I keep quiet. I listen. And so when I do speak, it usually comes from a place of fact. And so that's the running joke, is that I'm never wrong because normally I'm not. But that's because I follow that age-old adage of a wise man speaks because he has something to say, and a fool speaks because he has to say something. And so that's where I come from when I write or anything I cover in a video or anything I speak here in a live stream. I come from a place of fact. And if there are times that I am wrong, I admit it. I look it up. I learn something new. I'm never wrong about that topic again. So it's not being conceited. It's just that I don't go out of my way to add to a conversation if I don't know the topic. So it's just funny because they go out of their way to try to Google everything I come up with to prove me wrong. So it's almost like a game. And it's happened. But 99% of the time, I'm right. So that's not conceited. I'm just good. It's confidence, not conceit. I don't know where that came from. I know there was a segue somewhere, but I don't know where it went or where it came from. So I'm rambling now. So if anybody does have anything else more, what was I going? I was going over the Crossing Colorado stuff. I'll be doing a lot of videos on the different exercises and foods I'll be eating. I will probably do more. It's probably mostly going to be from my phone because it's so much easier to do a video from the phone. I don't really have to think about it. I just hit the record button. Not really caring about. I've got like 14 subscribers on the channel. So I'm not really giving a shit about monetizing Crossing Colorado. But they are so much easier to make. And instead of doing what I do here, I don't have to worry about editing and adding all the bells and whistles to it, which I probably will go over and spruce it up a bit after the fact. But they're just so much easier to make. Actually, I was watching one of the older streams in your YouTube channel. I found the channel a few days ago. I am an author too. Nice. And it is so inspiring to listen to this guy when I work. Well, thank you. Actually, I've been told that quite a bit, that I have a few I have a few fans who appreciate my voice. We'll just leave it at that. But thank you very much, Carl. I hope that I can continue to inspire and help. That's what I'm here for. I love helping people. I love answering questions. I love engaging. If you ever have any kind of question about anything, you can always hit me up on social media, on Twitter and Facebook, or use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website if it works. We just found out tonight that the contact form doesn't work with Firefox or Edge, so I'll have to play around with that, but I think I know how to fix it. But if you go to the About section on my YouTube channel, my email address is there, so you can always use that. But I am way active on Twitter. On Twitter is WriterSanctuary, and I am going to get more active on Instagram. I just don't know what to do with Instagram yet. And Pinterest. I was going to play around with Pinterest probably once a week. So I'm not going to burn myself out with all the social media because, well, I'm hardly ever social on social media except for Twitter. And lately I haven't really been active on Twitter either. I've replied to a few comments here and there, but I've been so busy with trying to get Despair going, and the whole last 2 weeks, the content experiment just exploded, and so that sapped a lot of my time. So it was crappy, but it happens. Wunderbar, danke schön, Carl. Not sure what Wunderbar is, but you're thanking him for something. Wonderful. Wonderful? Okay. Google Translate. Nope. Let's go translate to English. Let's see who's right here. Copy, paste. Wonderful. Thank you, Carl. Oh, see, I was right. See, I should stop doubting myself. In fact, that's exactly what you said. That's my biggest problem, is that I'll know something and then I'll still have to research it just to make sure that I'm right. That's part of what inspires that whole I'm never wrong mentality, is that because even when I think I'm wrong, I will research it immediately to make sure that I'm not wrong. And I'm rarely wrong. So that's like what you said verbatim is what I thought it was. So that goes with not having a lot of self-confidence, really. I talk a big game, but in reality, you can ask Chris. I'm not very good at promoting myself. I don't do enough to share my creative works. I'm just not very good at it. I never have been. I never worried about sending out emails to clients to get more clients. I essentially let people come to me, and that's just not going to work in this day and age. So I got to change a lot of my habits, really. And starting with Crossing Colorado is probably going to be the biggest one, because it's hard for me to be an expert or view myself as an expert of something that I can't even do myself. Now, the reason why I'm okay with doing WriterSanctuary is because, well, I've done 10,000 pieces of content for thousands of clients across the globe for the past 10 years. Yeah, I think I've got some experience. But with Crossing Colorado, I can't even lose the last 30 pounds. So I don't know if how much of an influencer I want to be. But I don't know, it might be kind of fun. I do have some ideas for some parody stuff for the fitness channel. So Michael, you got to stay positive. I am. There's just some things that I'm still working on, really. And I know that I'm a better writer than a lot of people out there. I just need to promote myself better. Michael, you needs to get over it. Self-promotion. Yeah, just kidding, buddy. You're doing just fine. Just keep hammering on it. No, you're right. I need to get over myself and push it out there. It's just, I don't know. When you get that stuck in your head for the past 34 years, it's really kind of hard to break the habit. So I'm working on it. I'm not nearly as bad as I used to be. Like 5 years ago, there's no way in hell I would have been comfortable enough to do a channel for WriterSanctuary on YouTube. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm badass. Cock of the walk. I've made tens of thousands of dollars in content meals, and I have. So, but it may sound like I'm boasting, but it's more of reinforcing the fact that I do know what I'm talking about on certain things, and I'm feel comfortable doing it. But when it comes to certain things like my creative work, it's a whole different story. Like there's a lot of things I want to do for the channel that is more creative. Like I still want to do the WordPress freelance writing and blogging stuff, but I do want to do more creative works. I love how Despair is coming along. I can't wait to do some of the other episodes that are coming up because of all the sound effects, so it's really cool. And I do have some ideas about, I guess I'm copying Ryan George or Julie Noki. So essentially arguing with myself or doing that whole acting a skit out where you're all the characters. And so I feel weird about doing it simply because there's so many people out there that have already done it. And so I don't want to feel like I'm copying them. And so that's what holds me back a lot, is that I don't want to feel like I don't want somebody coming in saying that, oh, I'm copying so-and-so. So it's, I don't know, there's a lot of things I wanted to do that I never did because of that. And especially when COVID started, I wanted to do a lot of different parody songs, but then Chris Mann came out with a bunch of parody songs, and that kind of sucked a bit of the wind out of my sails. So I should have done them anyway, because I did one that was to half the Disney songs that are out there I did a COVID parody for, and some of them are pretty good. So a little late. What I need to start doing is strike when the iron's hot. So whenever I come up with a really good idea, I should just freaking do it. And I'm trying to figure out how to get some of these things to work well with WriterSanctuary, because it's all about writing on this channel. In any way, like freelance writing, authoring, self-publishing, WordPress, blogging, all of it. So like when I do skits, I'm trying to work it into where I am the writer of the skit. So essentially it's kind of like Despair, but with acting. If I can act. You're a badass, that's the spirit. Yep, Captain Kickass. Everybody's just copying Mel Blanc. Right? So no worries about copying. Right? It's like somebody's like, why reinvent the wheel? Like, I'm not reinventing the wheel, I'm making it better. Back then the wheel was made of wood. Nowadays it's rubber and air. It's not reinventing, it's improving. So yeah, God, I've had that argument so many times as a developer. Like I was trying to create a program for somebody using Visual Basic, and they had a program that wasn't really working exactly how they wanted to, and I said, well, I can just redo it. And she was all like, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel, just make this one work. Like, that's not how it works. Captain Kickass? Yeah, but there's too many Ks. Kind of coming dangerously close to being a bit racist. So I don't think I'd use the K's in that. But my Captain Kickass mentality was back when I was a teenager. That was my alter ego. Just call me Captain Kickass. And that's because I was really good at everything I did. So I need to get back into that mentality. But this old man has taken a lot of damage over the years. I'm still working on repairing it. And with that said, that was the last of my reasoning. I do have a good buzz out the Fireball. No, I got tore up last night on Fireball. That's part of my issue today. I was up until like 12:30. I was 3 glasses like that of Fireball will do me in, and it was a rough getting up in the morning. I slept through my first alarm, and I wasn't hungover, but I was definitely dragging some ass. Good times. I love Fireball though. I love it so much. It's my weakness. So, anywho, what I was saying. Oh, there will be some more, like with Crossing Colorado, I really don't care about. So I'm going to do a lot more that I want to do with it. Probably some parody commercials for fitness equipment or supplements. I got some awesome supplement ideas that I want to put out there. Definitely actually shows seriousness about how I'm losing weight as a desk jockey who spends 16. That sounds old. 16 hours a day at his desk. What? I think Mary is tired of being in the office. What? I opened the door. You didn't leave. Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, I need to cut a kitty door, probably in the wall. So hold on a second. Come on, open the door. Hey, Kate. She's so old she doesn't even have a meow. Did you say dragging some ass? Yes, dragging ass. That's when you are too tired or too drawn, worn out to really get going. I drag ass a lot. So I don't know if that's saying that one is in Utah. But I don't know, it might be a Midwest thing. Yeah. I lost where I was going with that. The cat derailed my train. I was talking about Crossing Colorado. I got a lot of different ideas of being creative with that. And I do have some, I really have some awesome ideas that I think are awesome anyway for doing an ASMR video on WriterSanctuary. I'm still trying to square away some time for that. Those should be stupid easy to do. So I should be getting some of those out not next Sunday because that's Easter, but the Sunday after that. So Saturdays will be Despair and Sundays will be the ASMR readings that I'll be doing. Not quite the level of Scully, but I think they'll be entertaining because I have some ideas. But aside from that, yeah, she's cute. I gotta get off. Shit. Okay, that is not what I was gonna do. Hold on and give me a moment. Uno momento, por favor. Uno moment, por favor. Okay. I think that's about it. We could probably start wrapping it up. I'm rambling now, so kind of a slow one today, but it happens. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, you always know how to get a hold of me. It's on every video. I respond to just about every comment that I get on YouTube. Yeah, we've got some good things coming up. So pretty excited. I'm still pretty jazzed about 2021. We're doing great. We did fall a little bit behind on the 1 million word challenge for the year because the last 2 weeks kind of just blew up, but it happens. So we're getting back on track. So Jim Beam says good night, all. Good night, Chris. I am going to call it a night too and probably pour me some Fireball, maybe, because no, we'll have to see how I feel after this. But thank you guys for watching and stopping by. It's always an awesome time, and I know we'll guess we'll see how things go. Got some cool things coming up, so enjoy your evening, everybody, and I will see you next time.